3, 2, 1. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing today, boys and girls? Let's just get everything shared around here, get the chat up and running. So here, Book of Faces. Share, yeah, that's the one I want. Click. Posting, posted. All right. So good morning, good morning, good morning. We got something cool to show off that I got from a buddy of mine. Let's get the chat up and running first. How do we do? There we go. Boop, 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 pop out. And I'll copy that. Put that in doobly-doo. And the chat is live too. All right. What's this? Is this junk trash? That's trash. I've been on a wee bit of a cleaning spree the last few days. Just trying to get everything sorted and out of the way, get things together. And it's starting to wear on me. This week I was really really spoiled by the weather, and last night and this morning, it's still winter. Let's see. Ken, good morning. Won't be on long. Yeah, that's all right. At least you showed up, right? That's what matters. So the cool thing I found yesterday, actually I think I showed you when you came to the shop. Forever match. Oop. Come on. It's a really cool little thing. But yeah, I've been on a cleaning spree last week and this week. Today I want to tackle my desk here because it's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you can't see it. You can just see this little bit here. Speaking of which, someone Amazoned me some materials that I'm going to be playing with over the next couple days. Got me some acrylic. 2 sheets of thick black acrylic was probably about an 1/8 inch. And 2 sheets of white acrylic. I gotta see how this stuff plays today. I have so many projects and all this junk going on that I really don't want to do anything today. I would love to just lay back and do absolutely nothing, but that's never in the cards now, isn't it? Gotta play with that acrylic at the very least. I gotta get this area cleaned up. You ever have those days where you just don't want to do anything? I don't want to do nothing. So much cleaning and organizing. Yeah, definitely better just to get rid of stuff. Just get rid of it all. I need to get a Wi-Fi extender. But they all seem so gimmicky. We use Orbi. Orbi. Let's see. Orbi. Let's see. Not bad. Probably should have gotten this for my router then too. I cannot expand that. Huh. Wouldn't be a bad one. Would not be a bad one. So Ken, have you done any? Let's see. I have for 6 years with no problems. Yeah, maybe it's time for me to upgrade. Oh man. Maybe it's time for an upgrade. So, have you worked on any projects this week? My big project, my big house project last week was replacing this door handle to the master bedroom. Kept getting loose and it was always a huge pain in the ass to open the door. So I eventually just went out and got a new one. This was all, I don't know if you can see it on camera. You can see those like gouges there? It's completely worn through. Completely worn through. Let me get rid of that too. Wife is ready, time to go. Fix the front lattice is all. Alright, well, say hello to the wife, and again, I'm sorry for your loss, Ken. And y'all take care. You guys have yourself a good week. I think I'm going to practice with my little lock again. I need to remember to, I just got a notice about my website, and I need to let that thing die. Alan, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are we doing today, brother? To me, that still seems like magic. See, brakes on Mom's car today and maybe some work on the crossbow. All right. I was just saying, I have so many projects and things to do, I don't want to do any of it. But maybe I'll run up to the shop today for a couple hours and maybe I'll get something done. I also need to finish this, what you call it? Oh, brake drums. Drums are a pain in the ass. Sometime this summer, I need to do that with my car. I need to take off all the rotors and do the e-brakes, and they're all drum rotors on the they're all drum brakes on the inside of the rotors. It's gonna be real great. It's gonna be real great. Well, I had the apprentice at the shop yesterday. I spent most of the time cleaning and burning stuff. I think one more day of that and I'll be in pretty good shape for the springtime when things get nice. Yesterday was a real treat though. Like the first half of the day was really nice. Oh, it's 50. It was beautiful. It's beautiful to be outside. Had a forge going, had a fire going, just cleaning and doing everything. Like, pop, 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 pop. It was great. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like for today. Probably not as good. So it says 19 where I'm at. With a high of 28. All right, yeah. So many projects. And never enough time. Yeah, I don't know if I'll go to the shop today or not. High of 28. That does not sound fun. Maybe I'll stick here and clean this little disaster I have. I also need to do laundry. That's fun. But it has to be done. Sap collection. Wow, that was a weird lag. Came up on the screen before it came up on the chat. Sap collection is in progress. Really? Well, like, you know, I guess you want those low nights and those high days to get the sap to start moving. What was it? Drop once a day? Drop twice a day? I forgot about that. A couple weeks ago, you told me you were getting those kits. That's going to be cool, though. I can't wait to see the finished product. That's going to be so cool. If you get enough to make a small batch of maple syrup, that'll be really cool. Tapped last weekend. All right. So how much sap can each tree produce for syrup? You're gonna send me down a whole new rabbit hole with this again. A sugar maple tree can produce 10 to 20 gallons of sap per tap during a sugaring season, which typically lasts 4 to 6 weeks. Wow. And wow. I'm guessing that's for more mature trees. Trees with a crown, with larger crown and leaf surface will produce more sap. Trees with a diameter of 10 to 20 inches can usually sustain 1 tap, while trees that are 20 to 25 inches can sustain 2. Okay. So 40 gallons of sap to make 1 gallon of syrup. So it's a 40 to 1 ratio. So if you get 20 gallons, you can produce half a gallon of syrup. 10 gallons would be a quarter. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. And like, how much sap do you really need throughout the year? Also consider tapping a couple of birches. Ooh, That would be delightful. I know, I wish I remember where this festival was so I could go to it and find the guy again. But he had black walnut syrup, and that was really, it tasted really, really good. Birch sounds real good too. Birch sounds delicious. I wonder if it would maintain that slight, what you call it, like that slight root beer flavor. I remember once I made a handle out of birch wood. Is for a little fencing foil, and every time I use that, my hands, like the whole area, smell just like the freshest root beer. It was delicious. Neighbor suggested it and told me I can tap any tree I want on his property. Ooh, that'd be cool. That's a good neighbor. Yeah, I missed that handle. The blade was trash, but the handle was pretty cool. Especially because it just, every time I'd go up against somebody, they would confuse the hell out of them. Because the more and more we would spar, the more and more the whole area would smell like super fresh root beer. It was fun. Yeah. Good times. So much cleaning to do. I don't want to do any of it. I don't have to. I don't want to. I need to get some more work and do that. I can't wait to get. I'm gonna slowly start collecting some like movable garden beds. I want to get 5 or 6 out along the back there, so I can start growing some vegetables and stuff for the house. I wonder if I can grow like in those tiered planters. If I can grow like lettuce and stuff. Pretty sure I can do radishes. Potatoes might be a little difficult. But onions, radishes. I think I want to do like romaine and iceberg. Try doing some carrots. Just have a whole thing, I wonder how those vertical planters work too. I woke up this morning to a whole army of geese flying over the house. Man, they were loud as hell. But after this week, very nice way to wake up, actually. Yeah, spring's coming. last week and yesterday especially was such a tease. I'm so done with the winter. I am so done with the winter, y'all. Not only the price I have to pay for the electric to keep this place warm, but just working out in the shop this year has been brutal. Absolutely brutal. I have these Foxfire books. I need to go through them again. But somewhere in there, it had a whole recipe and stuff. I think you would really like the Foxfire books. Guy in the 70s, maybe 60s, saw that all the old ways were dying out. He was a college professor, so he sent his students all up and down the Appalachian Mountains to find the old folk and record everything, talk to them, just everything. How did they build this? How did they build that? Can they do this? How did they do this? That. Just to keep it all alive. And it came out in this series of, I think, 9 books, the Foxfire books. I don't have a complete collection yet. I have several of them, not all of them. I've been digressing quite a bit. Foxfire books. They also tell you how to make sugar and stuff from sorghum. That's one thing I want to try one day. Seemed like an interesting process. Definitely don't have the land for that here, though. Think the landlady would get a little upset about that one. Yeah, she would definitely get upset about that. That was a good neighbor, though, Alan. I'm a little jealous. Not saying my neighbors aren't good. They're just private. I can't wait to get out there and start planting and stuff. I mean, I know it's not going to be all that much, but yeah, I want to get a nice big garden, big lush garden. I think that'll be really nice. That'll be really fun too. I want to do some stuff this summer. Like, I really want to do the 444 club, but first I definitely need to get little man, get his bed finished and get the house finished before I start making kayaks. But yeah, I want to make some kayaks too. Like, I want to make mine, of course. That comes first. But I want to keep that pattern. So afterwards, I'll use my journey down the Susquehanna as kind of the hey, look what I can do. If you want one, give me a shout. A little advertisement or something. I definitely want to do that this summer, if I can manage it. That's kind of be the big question now, isn't it? If I can manage it. But I think as long as I get into shape well enough and get the kayak done this year, at the very least, that'll be enough progress to really get my ass in gear. This is fun though. It's a little lockpick set, picking set, whatever you want to call it. Very fun. Very fun indeed. Yeah, I think if I clean up in here and get this table leg out, because I got all the pieces, I just need to reassemble them and glue them together the right way. Yeah. This side goes up like that. Yeah. Yeah, I think if I can get this done today and get it in here cleaned up, that'd be good enough. And then that way, next week or the week after, I can get this to the client. I do want to make a. Now this would be a complete side quest. I would love to make a little ballista or a little trebuchet some point this year. I don't know if I want to do it like laser cut or if I want to do it like, you know, build a model, like really get into it. I'm not sure what, but it'll be fun. I want to do some fun projects this year. Definitely going to do this today. I was happy I found the other piece of this at the shop. Less infill I'm going to have to do with epoxy. Little man has a whole Cat in the Hat themed week this year coming up. I need to start thinking about like what I'm gonna do to get him in the spirit of that. We're also going to be finishing Lord of the Rings, hopefully this week. We're already on, towards the end of we're actually towards the end of the Return of the King now. We only have like 3 or 4 chapters left to go. So, Gonna have to make sure I have all the stuff to make Limbus at the house. I don't really know what to do though, like project-wise, like today. Like, other than getting that done, I don't know if there's really much of anything today. Perhaps I should just go through some old bins. You know, pare down my stuff. Maybe I'll work on that Gundam. I got a Lego Executor model that I can work on. It's all Legos. Got that for Christmas. Might throw that together too. That'd be a fun day. I think I should get all this stuff in here done first though. I still need to take down my Christmas tree. Like, how lame is that? I also need to get my laser working and my 3D printer working here on. I need to build a stand. Primarily for the vape shop. You know, all my stuff is kind of laying down. And while that's fine, takes up a lot of space. So I think if I were to get a stand and kind of elevate things, not only would it look, you know, much nicer, much more professional, I think my stuff would also be on display much better. And that's important. Almost as important as me sitting down and actually making a few railroad spike knives for Kenny over there at the vape shop. He bugs me every week or two to get more. But with the cold and cleaning the shop and this new apprentice, I just haven't had the time or the energy for it. So, meh. I really should get on that though, one of these weeks. I need to bang out, like, if I get them 12, I think that'll keep them happy for a while. Still want to do a deer and a dragon. I think those would go over really well. Not sure how to do that exactly, because normally I do, like for the ram's heads, I think that's how I'd have to start out. Is I would have to have, normally I do the, you know, get the ears drawn out, or not the ears, the horns drawn out. Then I do the face, And then I finish the horns, then I do the twisting, and then I move on to actually doing the blade itself. So how would I do a deer? I think I'd have to draw the horns out like halfway. And then I have to split it. Flatten them down, split them. And then each of those little tines, I'd have to try and round them somehow. That'd be difficult. And then I have to worry about, like, those would be so small and thin that I'd have to really be worried about burning them off by accident. So I think what I'd have to do is get the face done, get the horns drawn out like halfway, and get those split apart. Then do the twisting, do the blade, and then turn it all around and go back and finish the horns. I think that'd be the thing to do. Yeah, that'd be the way to go on that. All these messages when I'm busy. I think people plan it out. Seems whenever I'm scheduled to be busy, that's when all the messages come in, all at once. Then for the dragon scale is not that hard of a twist. I think I'm going to have to kind of follow the same procedure though for that. Well, yeah. I don't think I'm going to do the horns as thin, though, as I would for like a deer or even for the ram. I think I'm having a little bit chunkier. Yeah, keep them a little bit chunkier. That's the thing to do. And then from there, I can worry about doing all the twists and stuff. But yeah, just keep them a little bit chunkier, shorter. Do a really dramatic twist on them, and then have them like kind of follow the head and then flare up a little bit for the dragon horns. I think that'd be the way to go with that. We need to figure out some other stuff for like springtime, summertime that I could sell. I'm thinking about doing like some shovels, like gardening tools, because I'm gonna have to. If I'm gonna make a garden for myself, I need to get some gardening tools, right? So, thinking if I get these garden pieces and I make some, make a YouTube video on doing like a trowel, and it's not quite a trowel. Like, it's a trowel, but it has like depth markers and like a sharpened edge on one side and like a sawback edge on the other. Tactical trowel. I don't think it's called a tactical trowel, but that's what we're going to call it right now, a tactical trowel. Well, if I do a video on doing each of those pieces, I think I should do 3. But I'm not sure exactly what the third one would be. I do like a tactical trowel and like, a little rake hoe type thing. I think I could sell those too. I think that'd be a fun little project. I mean, I don't know if anyone would buy it because, who needs a hand-forged trowel for their garden? But I can dream. Oh, I should also make a little harvesting knife, like a little Athame type harvesting knife. I think that would go through nice too. I've never actually sharpened a blade with a recurve on it. So I'm not even sure how to do that really. I need to figure that one out. Yeah, I really need to figure that one out. Ooh, I hear birds chirping too. Probably out my front hedges. Birds like it out there. I enjoy the fact that I have hedges in front of my house. It makes me feel established. I'm not, but it makes me feel that way, just a little bit. I don't know what I'm going to do today. I have a lot to do, but I don't want to do any of it. I just don't. Perhaps taking a very slow day would be good for me. Do some laundry, do some dishes, maybe sit back and play some Minecraft. I think that's what I'll do. Do some laundry and dishes, and then some Minecraft. And finish this latest thing. I've been kind of dragging my feet on it. To be honest, but, that's just how it goes sometimes. Backyard garden. Ooh. Oregano Republic. 40 vegetable seeds variety pack. All right. It's not bad. That's a raised garden bed kits. Look at that, a little cedar 4 foot by 2 foot mini greenhouse. I don't think that would do so well in the winter, but like a greenhouse, because it's a raised bed, so you're not going to trap that much heat. But you know, you probably start a little bit earlier. Seeding squares. Ooh, it's a nice little weed puller. Hoeing ain't easy. Backyard gardening. Raised gardening planters. Oh, I should get some pots for tomatoes too. I don't know about you, but personally, I love I love like cherry tomatoes in the summer. Pop a few of those guys in your mouth. Oh yes, that's the thing. Should do a couple climbing things like beans and stuff too, like green beans. That'd be good. Yeah. I'll try and have a cookout or two at my house this summer too. That'd be real nice if I could just have all of my vegetables right there, you know, so I don't have to worry about running out of anything. Except maybe burgers, ribs, cheese, you know, cheese maybe. I'm also at a bit of a crossroads because I want to put planters in front of my house, right? Like hang planters. And I have all the, you know, everything has hooks and stuff out there. So I can just take the hanging planters and pop it right up. But, and here's my dilemma. Do I want to make them or buy them? I think I could have much more fun making them and get something really interesting if I made them. But is it worth that kind of hassle? I don't know. I don't know if it's worth the hassle. Because look at this, 24 hang baskets for $28. Like, you know, Should do something that can hang off the railings of the porches too. That'd be nice. Outdoor. They do have stuff for that. Look at that. Praying on railing. Look at that. I just think it'd be really nice to have all these plants and stuff and flowers and stuff at my house. I want to make my place look nice. I mean, I live here after all. Might as well, right? Oh, you're welcome, Xfinity. Oh, take my money. I have a lot of really interesting planners now these days. Let's see if that one's for railing. Hangs right on there. Look at that. Crazy. I think it's great. But all these plants. Now, like, what kind of flowers and stuff should I plant out there? I don't know. It looks like everybody dropped off anyways. About half an hour ago. A little bit more than half an hour ago. Oh. It's almost over anyways. And like, should I go for the standard planters? Or should I go for like something that's a little bit crazier? A little more eccentric. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so when I said interesting, they took that to mean expensive. Oh. Yeah, I think maybe I'll go with the standard ones. I mean, they're funny, they're cool, but they're expensive. Boy. Anyways, guys, that's my hour for this week. These are really expensive, some of these. My goodness. Alright, that one's cool. That one's a skull. But that's for indoors. But that is kind of cool. That's kind of funny. You know what? I can 3D print. Interesting. Let's see what Yegi has to say here. Planter. Pokeballs. I could do a lot of little things here, planter wise. Aztec, cool. Those are all good ones. You know, maybe some indoor plants would be good too. Eventually, I would like to get a, build a moss wall. That'd be real cool. Yeah. Anyways, guys, that's the hour. Hope you have some coffee. Hope you warmed up and relaxed a little before getting on with your day, listening to me ramble, and meander from not wanting to do anything today to trying to figure out everything I'm going to plant. And what kind of planters I'm going to make. Yeah. Anyways, that's my week. I need to do something productive before I can relax. So, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And thank you for helping make this world better, one kerf at a time.